All right, what's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. So today I got a quick little vlog for you guys. I'm not going to too many places, but I decided I want to go to like GameStop, and after GameStop maybe go to Target to check out some of their figures and the Funko Pops, and then I want to go to Half Price Books, and then it's a video game store next door. I actually want to try to sell some of these old games I got. Like I got this Assassin's Creed. Last time I played this, I rage quit and put a hole in my closet door, which was in high school. So yeah, there's that. Then I got AC/DC. I got Scooby-Doo for the GameCube, Scorpion King with The Rock, King Kong, Second Sight, and then I got this Fight Night Round 2. So I'm gonna see if they'll buy these. And I have like this controller. I don't know if it was for my 360 or my PS1 I gave to my cousin. So I'm gonna see if he buy those. And then after that, I'm gonna stop by the Half Price Books and look at a few of their comics, because they have some for like 50 cents or $1 on clearance. I've been there in one of my last videos. And then the Funko Pops. I'm gonna go there, but first I'm gonna stop in GameStop and look at some of their Funkos and see what they got, and then Target. So if I see something nice, I'll show you guys once I get inside.
All right, so here they had some blind bags. They had Dragon Ball Z, Deadpool versus Wolverine, Stitch. I like these bleach ones. I almost bought the Deadpool one, but I held off on it for today, but they're pretty sick. Now here I've been seeing some of these new Build-A-Figure Marvel Legends. Bro, this Gambit is fire. I have an old like Toy Biz Gambit, but I want the new one. Now this, I almost bought it, but I didn't have the space or the spare cash today. But man, this X-Men 97 Storm is so fire, bro. Look at the color on there. And here we got a quick overview of all their little Funko Pop walls. They have some nice ones in here too. Even the clearance has some pretty cool Funkos down there. Here's a Charizard I want. I've been wanting this for like a month or so now. It's so hard. Then he got Mew right next to it. I might go back and get that Charizard, not gonna lie. And then here we got my boy, Tony Chopper there. I love this one. I might paint him again too. Here's some of the clearance. They had Sonic, Naruto, some more Pokemon, a little bit of Stitch thrown in there. Okay, so we're at Half Price Books. Here's like a little overview of some of their comic books I was looking at. They had like some X-Men, some X-Terminator. They had a lot to choose from. I like these X-Men ones. I might go back and look through that again in another time. But they had a lot of nice ones in there. And as you can see, they had like pretty much mostly the same Funko Pops as last time I was there. But other than that, they're still pretty cool to look at. I like the Walking Dead ones. I might invest in some. And then I want a Deadpool Funko Pop. I've yet to get one. I've been looking for the Bitty Pops, but I haven't found one yet. So yeah, I might go back for one of those. Nice overview right here.
All right, guys, and just like that, we are back at the crib. So first things first, GameStop, they have some pretty cool stuff. It wasn't nothing I needed right now, but they had like this Charizard Funko Pop. Bro, that is like that's a big boy. That's a beefy Funko Pop. I'm talking about the head is like paws, but the head is probably like that, and the body's like that. Like that's a big ass Funko Pop. I saw that and a Mewtwo one. I want those two Funko Pops, and they had some other like clearance ones. Like some, I think it had Bleach, they had One Piece, stuff like that. So yeah, they were pretty cool. I didn't see anything I really wanted right now. And then I went to Target. That was a bust. That's why I didn't record any content there. But I saw they had some clearance stuff. This little bitty pop of Jack Skellington and the snowmobile. Guess how much it was? Oh wait, $185 before tax. And then when I got to checkout, it was like $2 even. So definitely got that. I wish they had Sally. I would have got her, but yeah, I got that from Target. And then at the game place, they actually gave me $30 for those games, that I had, and the controller. So I was like, hey, I'll take that. I'm not using them. So there's that. And then I went to Half Price Books. Pretty much the same thing as last time. You know, the same comics. They had a few new ones, but nothing I really wanted right now. Glad I got the games out the way. Quick little $30 in my pocket. Other than that, I want to show you guys some of my recent comic books I picked up the past like 2 to 3 days. I went to Alien Worlds again. They had a bunch of probably 4 boxes of $1 comic books, so I got some of those. And then at Half Price Books, they had a few like $2 ones, so I got a couple of those. I think I'll make another separate video for that, but I'm gonna probably show you guys some of my recent ones I got. Books I got the last like 2 to 3 days. So I found this series called The Silencer. It looks pretty cool actually. I got what is it? Damn, I left it in the room, but I got the issue 1 of it, and then I found issue 4 when she's fighting Deathstroke. Look at that art. That looks pretty dope, so I want to check that out. I need to find the other issues. I found a Prowler. That looks pretty hard. Got that. I actually want to start that series, The Silencer. I got this for free. It was on the counter at Alien World, so I'm gonna check that out. I heard it wasn't really all that. I found these Punisher ones, bro. Mind you, these were all $1. Like, maybe after I read these, I'm probably gonna like frame them and put them around like my art area, or once we move, get my art studio set up. So that's pretty cool. Then Pretty Violent looks like something. It looks kind of like not cheesy, but like kiddish almost, but like an adult type of way. And then I found this one, Secret Wars Battle World. That looks pretty hard, I ain't gonna lie. I might have to look into this series as well, because I've been back on my comic book flow ever since Free Comic Book Day, one of my last videos. So, but look at that art, bro. That nice retro, like, comic Punisher style, bro. Like, man, what? Once I get these framed, bro, it's over with. So, these are the ones I want to show you guys real quick. It's kind of hot, so I'm back at the crib, like I said. I just want to show you that. And then, other than that, thanks for watching the video. If you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Leave a like, leave a comment on what you guys want to see next. And yeah, man, other than that, I see you guys in the next video.